Hi guys, it's Joe again, and today what I want to talk about is my personal journey from being in a small town, not having any gigs, to moving to London and having loads of gigs. So here's my step-by-step plan on how you can do it as well. So the first thing I did was I packed all my stuff and booked a flight straight to London from Australia, and got on the flight, taking the big leap, and arrived in London thinking, okay, all right, I'm going to start my music career. It was a really exciting time, scary but exciting. And the first thing I wanted to do when I landed in London was, okay, I need to get a job that's in the industry. I need to be around people who could potentially get me a gig. I didn't just want to be working in a coffee shop or something like that. If I had to, I would, but I'm going to try first to get something in the industry. So I eventually got a job in a drum shop, and it wasn't my favorite job. I was cleaning drums and maintenance and all that stuff, but I made it my mission while I was in there to talk to everyone who came in, to learn about them and to say that I'm a drummer and that I'm available, because I had the belief that I know someone is going to need a drummer at some point. Now, I was talking to mainly drummers in the drum shop, so I had to move upstairs to the guitar department for a little bit because I thought, I'm not really going to get many drum gigs off of drummers. So I moved up to the guitar department and I started asking all these questions and started just making myself available. So after about 6 months, I got my first opportunity. This was through actually a friend who worked with me in the drum shop. He said, I've got this gig, it may or may not happen, and are you interested? I said, yeah, of course I'm interested. I kept following up with him for about 6 months on the gig because it wasn't really coming off. And then eventually, after 6 months of trying, he said, all right, it's next week, here's the material, go for it. And I was like, okay, all right, here's my opportunity. And so I took the whole week off. I actually booked sick days at the drum shop, and I transcribed every single note of each song. I think there was about 7 or 8 songs. And then I booked a studio in the studio that we were going to be playing in because I wanted to get familiar with the kit. I put the song through the PA, played, and then recorded myself playing the day before, and then compared it to what the other drummer was doing. This really helped. And when I went into the audition, I felt so confident. The other thing I want to emphasize is my friend only gave me the gig because I kept doing that following up. And when he was speaking to the people on the gig, I was the first one who popped up in his mind. And you just want to stay relevant and be the first one who pops up in their mind when an opportunity comes, because there's so many people who will want to take opportunities like that. You just have to be persistent. And I was almost at the point where I was giving up, but it paid off in the long run. Then once I got that gig, some other doors started opening for me, and I ended up touring Europe and playing some amazing shows. I even played the O2 Arena, which I thought I would never be able to do. The thing that really helped me stay consistent was taking care of my health, sleeping, eating, and exercise. These 3 things will make you a better person and make you more desirable to be around. And people want to be around people that make them happy. They don't want someone who's miserable, who hasn't slept, or who hasn't eaten, so they're cranky. Especially when you're on the road, you've got to bring that energy and that positivity most of the time, and I think that really opens more doors for you. So once you get your opportunity, make sure you take care of these other things as well. This is what's worked for me, and it might not be the way that it works for you. I understand a lot of people might not be able to move across the world to follow their dreams, but you can do it on a smaller scale. So if this story has helped you, please like and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.